Hey everybody, and welcome back to Investing with Wesley. For starters, I just want to say that if my voice is a little rocky right now, that's currently because I'm fighting off a cold. In today's video though, I want to talk to you about New Year's resolutions. Specifically, if your New Year's resolutions was to get your finances in order, where would you start? What would you do? And I'm going to give you a breakdown explaining exactly in those steps what to do. Let's get into it. Okay, so maybe you are just starting out with your finances, you just graduated college or high school, whatever it may be. Or maybe you've been trying it your own way for a couple of years now and you're realizing it's just not working. Either way though, your goal is to get your finances in order. And you're wondering, where do I start? Well, step number one is always going to be create a budget. Print out your last statements, figure out where you're spending money, where you could cut back, and create a budget suited to fit your goals. Now, the generic budget that a lot of people teach others how to set up is the 50-30-20 budget. That's 50% of your money should go towards needs, 30% should go towards wants, and the other 20% should go towards saving. Now, what's the difference between a need and a want? A need is something like living expenses, transportation, fuel, groceries, that sorts of things. A want is things that you want to spend money on, but you don't absolutely need. This category is full of going out to eat, buying a brand new car, buying a brand new phone whenever the newest model comes out, video games, subscriptions, and so on. And finally, the savings category doesn't just mean 20% of your money goes into a savings account. That means 20% of your money goes into a savings account, an investment, a retirement account, so on and so forth. All right, so now that you have your budget set up, what is step number two? Step number two is to open up and start contributing to your retirement account. Now, this can be done in numerous different ways. You can easily just open up a Roth or regular IRA by yourself, join an employer-sponsored retirement program like a 457, 401k, 403b, or if you are a business owner, you could set up your own retirement plan with your business and get amazing tax treatment both on your business half and on your personal taxes when you contribute to that retirement account. Either way though, like I said, there are plenty of different options that you could choose from. You might be thinking to yourself, well, if I'm trying to get my finances in order right now, why would I start and open and contribute to a retirement account? And that's because over 71% of Americans said they wish they started their retirement account earlier. So it is always recommended to save your future self as soon as you can and start contributing to a retirement account. Now, step number 3 and 4 will switch depending on if you have a family or not. If you're single just living life, then your step number 3 is going to be paying off your extremely high interest rates. These are things like credit cards that are 20+ interest. But it's safe to say that your step 3 would be to pay off anything that has an interest rate greater of 10%. Now, on the other hand, if you do have a family, then your step number 3 is going to be getting life insurance. Whether you're the breadwinner or not, everyone contributes to the family. So getting life insurance is a top priority. Whether you're a double or single income family, both people in that relationship should have life insurance, and the bare minimum should be just enough to cover all the debts that you guys have accumulated together. Now, don't be fooled. There's two different kinds of life insurances out there. There is term and then there is cash value. Cash value is disguised as a bunch of different names. Whole life, universal life, variable universal life. All of these things are cash value. And under no circumstances are any of these products worth your while. I don't have enough time in this video to go into the details of why cash value life insurance is not worth your time whatsoever, but I've made videos in the past and I'll continue to make videos in the future explaining it to you. So if life insurance is your step 3 and you have a family, focus on term. Get a 30 to 35 year term life insurance policy that will cover at least all of your debts that you have. Now, whether it's your step 3 or step 4, the next part we're going to talk about is getting out of debt. As hard as it might sound, I want you not to listen to all the gurus, the smart people, the Dave Ramseys, and everyone else here on YouTube. By all means, get education from them and learn a thing or two, but don't listen to every single word that they say. As an example, Dave Ramsey will say focus on getting out of debt completely, pay everything off, eat beans and rice, and hyper-focus on paying down debt. But in reality, all you have to do is pay attention to the math. This is the time value of money. And it's the easiest answer to should I focus on paying down debt or should I invest? Investing in a broad market S&P 500 index fund will get you on average 10% a year, whereas the average interest rate is about 7%. So would you rather save 7% in paying down debt or grow your wealth and grow your investments 10% per year and then just make the minimum payments on your debt? Fast forward several years in the future, and the time value of money is, yes, you'll be paying the interest of 7% over here, but you'll be growing your investment at 10%, meaning your net profit is a profit of 2%. This is why earlier I mentioned pay down your debts anything in excess of 10%. Because let's say you have a credit card that is 22% interest and your investment only gets you on average 10% per year. You're going to be losing 10% in interest because of the difference. It's really as simple as that. Focus on the time value of money and weigh the odds of whatever your interest rate is on your debts and their minimum payments versus putting your money into a broad market index fund. Now, let me clarify something really quickly. The money that I'm talking about when it comes to investing in a broad market index fund isn't your retirement account. It is not your brokerage account, even though you need a brokerage to do it. What I'm saying is it's not one of your main investment accounts. What I'm saying is if you were going to put extra money towards your debts, then whatever that dollar amount is in extra money, you should instead put it towards investments. That way the precious dollars that you have are spent more wisely on earning interest as opposed to paying interest. And assuming your debt interests are low enough and your earned interest is high enough, it'll completely wash away and give you way more gain than interest paid on your debts. Step number 6 and 7 can be done together. Step number 6 is to build up your financial knowledge and up your financial game. Whereas step number 7 is to train and develop a brand new skill. Now, you might be thinking to yourself, why is training and developing a new skill part of a get your finances in order New Year's resolution video? The reason for that is for business. When you're working a job, you're trading your time for dollars. And eventually you're going to run out of time. There's only so many hours in the day that you could possibly work. And there's only so much budgeting and saving and scrimping and cutting back that you could do before you just need to earn more money. Developing a new skill can help you potentially earn that money, whether it's crafts and selling them on Etsy or learning a new skill and teaching people here on YouTube like I am. The world out there is full of possibilities, so developing a brand new skill could potentially help you earn extra income to meet your financial goals in time. Now, lastly, before we close out this video, I just want to say that when it comes to upping your financial game, there's a buttload of information out there, but I want to recommend you a couple books that I've read and highly recommend that you read as well to get the best bang for your buck when it comes to knowledge. Just remember, don't take everything that these books have to say as law. Just get the information, harvest it, and use it how you see fit. The first book is The Traveler's Gift by Andy Andrews. The second book is Napoleon's Hill, Think and Grow Rich. Dave Ramsey's Total Money Makeover, number 3. Tony Robbins' Unshakable. And Tony Robbins again, Money Master the Game. Now, lastly is one of my favorite books, and it is just a wealth of knowledge, especially if you want to start a business. Tax-Wise by Toby Mathis is a great book. Now, I got this book a couple years ago, and it's the 4th edition, so you might want to look for an updated edition if there's one out there. But there is so much knowledge in this book, I highly recommend it. And even though it talks about taxes, it doesn't read like a tax code, so it is easily digestible. I hope you got value in this video. If you did, please remember to like and subscribe as it really helps this channel get out there. Currently, my statistics are something like only 5% of the viewers are subscribed and 95 aren't. So if you're one of the 95% out there, please hit that subscribe button. It really helps me out a lot in growing this channel. Either way though, the choice is yours. I'll see you in the next episode.